Xpeng, Zpeng, Shoping. I've heard this name used a million times in a million different ways. I have no idea the correct way to pronounce it, but I'm going to call it Xpeng from now on. If you're interested in knowing about this new electric vehicle car company from China that's just doing an IPO in the US stock market, then stay tuned for my opinion. Hello and welcome. I'm Wayne from WES Investments, bringing you stock market news, portfolio updates, and training on how to make money in the market, all on this channel. So if you're interested, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell so you're notified of any new videos as they come out. Now the boring bits first. I'm not a financial professional. This is not financial advice. If you're getting financial advice from random people on YouTube, I think it's medical assistance you probably need. So, talking about Xpeng, this is not a company I'd heard of until a couple of days ago. So all of the research that I've done since then is what's in this video. There may be bits that I'm missing, and if there is, please make sure to comment in the section below and let me know exactly what I've missed. So to start off with, my first point of call is always the investors page to see what the company wants to sell us, what the company wants to give us to tell us to invest in that company. Because at the end of the day, this has got to be their biggest sales pitch. This has got to be them telling us how they're going to make a lot of money and how amazing their product is. I'm not so sure that Xpeng really understand that. So let's have a look at their page and see where we go. So here we have the investor relations webpage for this company, so we can get a good idea of exactly what reasons they want to give us for investing in them. So let's have a good look at what we got. So this is the original landing page, and obviously we've got a little bit here about who they are and what they plan to do. Okay, so there are key achievements. Look at this. We've got a lot of. They've got the longest range in China, 114 branded superchargers. So they have their own that's got 100,000 units and a contract with another that can make up to 150,000 extra units as well. 147 sales stores. So, and that's it. So what else have they got? Overview, which I think that's the page that we're on now. Yeah, okay. So we'll go to the financials in a minute, but let's have a look. Events and presentations. Nothing. No presentations. Any events? No, none. Nothing here whatsoever. Okay, nice screen here, but no information on here whatsoever. News, maybe that'll be some. There's the public offering, that's it. Okay, so not really any reason for us to invest right now, is there? Investor FAQs, let's have a look at that then. So what is the business? We make cars. Okay. Where's your HQ? How many employees? Fiscal year? Okay. So not really no reasons to invest here, is it? This is literally just technical questions, really, I guess. Best way to say that. Resources. Maybe we'll see something in resources. Okay, so this is just contact us page, really, isn't it? Subscribe to the emails. People that we can contact. Lovely. Okay, fine. So we've done that governance. I don't think there's going to be anything useful here, but let's have a quick check. No, that's just junk there as well. Okay, so news we've done. Right, so let's have a look at the financials then. Maybe this can give us a good enough reason. Okay, so not really any useful financials for us as far as I can see here. This is all literally just we're selling shares. So what this one is. So this bit here kind of gives us the prices of the car, 150 RMB to 300,000, or 22,000 even, up to about $44,000. So reasonable price. Most of their customers are choosing the autonomous driving when they've bought the G3. However, only 50% with the P7. And this is the advanced autonomous driving system. So I'm not quite sure exactly how autonomous that is, but okay, so here we are, we've got some actual numbers. Okay, so they've delivered 18,000 G3s and 1,900 of the P7. So there's quite a few gaps there. So obviously I had to do a lot more research outside of their website and try and figure things out myself. So looking at the cars themselves, trying to find the benefits of these cars. Now, first of all, they've got the X-Pilot, which is their version of the Tesla Autopilot. They've got Sentinel, which is their version of Tesla Sentry Mode, and I think you'll probably see a bit of a pattern there. On top of the various Tesla features that they've got, they also have a very low price point, which is cheaper than the Tesla, so obviously there's that going for them. They have a lot of speakers throughout the car. They have a very long range on their batteries, which is the longest of any EV in China. So again, another plus point for them. They are backed by Alibaba, and in fact, I think the company was founded by someone from Alibaba. So there's a lot of background there, potential for help from the Alibaba group. And they also have a number of smart features, including a really cool self-parking mode, which does seem to be a step above anything else that's on the market at the moment. So that's their pluses. On their negatives really were more on the financial side for me, because there did seem to be a number of warning signs. First of all, their vehicle sales are actually lower this year compared to last year, which, when you think about other car manufacturers, that's pretty standard. But when you look at the smart EVs, Tesla and NIO, for example, they both had increasing sales over that period. So just to give you the exact numbers, in the first 6 months of 2019, they had 1.2 billion RMB in revenue. Compared to this year, they had just over 1 billion RMB. I mean, obviously, there's a difference of about 20% between the two figures. And like I said, obviously, you've got the whole global pandemic situation going on. You also have the anticipation for the fact that they were due to release their new P7 car later on this year, like just after at the end of that period. So there is a chance that there was also the anticipation of the P7, and that caused a drop in sales. It could also be the fact that Tesla and NIO had their cars out at that stage and were pushing further, and that actually they stole a lot of the sales that maybe people would have bought Xpeng's cars, and they didn't because they were buying NIO and they were buying Tesla. That's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong. Now, they're burning through a lot of cash, which is not great when your sales are stagnant. If their sales are climbing, and if this next 6 months or they release their next quarter's sales and that is significantly up, obviously you would expect it to be up significantly because they've just released a new vehicle, but we really need to see those numbers. We really need to see how that P7 is performing against other sales vehicles. So for me, at the moment, that is a really big red flag. Without knowing how well that P7 is performing, I really don't know if this is a company that's just going to fall flat on its face. The other major concern I have is how much they're really innovating. Because when you look at their cars and you look at a Tesla, they very much seem to be copying a Tesla. And I mean, there's obviously a lot of rumours about the fact that they've taken staff from Tesla, and Tesla, I think, are even trying to sue them for the fact that they are saying that they've stolen the autopilot coding. But on the flip side, is it because of the fact that they're copying Tesla and making it better? Are these cars a better version of Tesla? Because that's exactly what they're trying to advertise themselves as. They are literally going around with Teslas next to their cars and showing everyone what the Teslas don't have that their cars do have. So their focus is most definitely on taking customers from Tesla, but is it working? At the moment, from what I can see, I can't see any good evidence of that. I can't see if customers are actually leaving their Tesla sales and moving over to Xpeng. Only time will tell, but for me, there's too much uncertainty on this stock. And although it's not available on eToro for us to buy at this time, if it was available, I would not be touching it right now. We need more information, we need to know how their cars are selling, and we need a bit more of a stable view on the future before we could consider a serious investment in this company. Well, I hope you found this video interesting, and I hope the content that I'm providing is useful to you. If it is, please smash that like button, and like I said, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks very much.